Hello, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to show you how I do this little party makeup, and also going to talk about some things that have been happening to me throughout my life. You know, it's that time of the season when I want to get all chatty while applying makeup. So if you want to see how I did this and the products that I use, then keep on watching. So I'm going to start with my lovely fellow Pixie by Petra Flawless Beauty Primer, which I've been using for quite a while. I really like it. So let's talk about life. Let's get real right here. So, what's been happening with my life? Since the last one, I believe in the last one, was I already working? I don't think so. So since the last Chatty tutorial, I started working in an internship job, and I'm still there. I'm working with influencer marketing, so I'm working with like influencers and everything, which is really cool and really kind of what I do anyway, so really like it, and hopefully it'll turn into like a serious job. Here's hoping. Remember when I said I hated this in the autumn review? Turns out I love it. How'd this happen? So I used to hate it, and I used to think it was because like it got really patchy, and it does, but only when your skin is like crazy dehydrated, which I found out mine was. So as soon as I switched up to like a really heavy duty hydrator, not moisturizer, not really like thick, but it really delivers water to the skin. As soon as I changed to that, this lasted all day very comfortably and beautifully. So turns out this is one of my favorite foundations ever. I don't know how this happened, so if you have like really patchy skin, this probably isn't gonna work for you. But if you manage to have it like really hydrated, then it's really good. The other thing I want to talk about is the diamond sponge. I love it, and I still love it, but it wears down like really easily, which doesn't happen with my beauty blender. Can you see like it's full of tears everywhere? So I'm not exactly sure how long this is actually gonna last, but I will keep you updated on that. But it is looking a little worse for wear. What you gonna do? Anyway, so I usually apply 2 pumps of this, and I really like the color, the shade for me, which is 15 Porcelain. And apply it more to the center. It looks whiter, but it oxidizes a little bit, so don't worry. Anyway, so what's more been happening? I've been trying a lot of Korean brands, and I'm gonna do a video soon on K-beauty, because honestly I've been blown away. Kind of got into it because I got into a channel, Renee's channel. Her channel is Gothamissa. I'm gonna link it down below so you can check it out. It's like, she's like my hero. She's like one of those people, like one of those rare people on YouTube who are actually very savvy and like educated about skincare. She's not just, you know, talking out of her ass. She actually knows what she's talking about. I'm gonna blend now. And ever since I started watching her, my wish list for skincare kind of tripled. So I started to add to my wish list a lot of Korean skincare, which gave me an idea to do kind of like an introduction to Korean beauty SAG, and I think I'm gonna do that really soon. I'm working with some brands that are really exciting, so I'm kind of waiting for some packages to arrive, and then gonna test everything out and make like everything into a nice little video. Because not only because the products are so like in general different from what we have here, but also because like they have like their regimen is specifically very different. They have like the 10-step Korean program, which is just so straight up my alley if you know my skincare routine. I mean, I love me all the steps. Otherwise, I've been having a lot of trouble kind of stashing my skincare because I don't know where to put it anymore. I also bought an Alex from IKEA, Alex with 9 drawers. I have one back in Portugal. I obviously didn't bring it here, so I bought another one, and now I'm in the process of like buying like inserts to put inside of it so I can organize everything really neatly. So now I'm using the by Terry Densely Concealer, which is nearing its end, and I'm kind of questioning myself, will I go back to this, because I do love its consistency, but I've been kind of needing something a little more high coverage. I was before this I was using the ahah instant concealer, and I really loved it, but it was a little too dark for me. I think I wish there was like a lighter color. So which concealers, like high coverage high coverage concealers do you recommend? Because I've been sleeping like really badly. My sleep schedule is all kinds of effed up. I stay up really late, and then I don't wake up really early, but like I sleep really badly, and it's just a mess. And why do I stay up really late? I don't know. Help. Just gonna go everything swiftly with a hydro powder concealer. Oh my god, with a hydro powder. It's not a concealer. I realize now that I forgot to put on concealer like my bullet. It's gonna be fine. So, okay, now I'm gonna use Nabla's cream eyeshadow in the shade Entropy. Okay, more things that I can talk about. So, we've bought the tickets and everything for my cat to come to London. So I'm so excited about that. Now I'm gonna use Colourpop's Super Shock Shadow in the shade Prickly Pear. So yeah, I'm really super excited about it. Cause I miss him like so much. I miss my cat so much, and if everything goes well, which I hope it does, because like the trip was hell expensive, I'll be bringing my cat over by the end of February. Okay, so now I'm gonna do an eyeliner, which I know is not typical for me, but I'm gonna do one. And this is the shade Unexpected by Sigma. And I'm gonna mix it with a little bit of my white eyeliner from Inglot to create this kind of like baby color. And I'm gonna try to wing it. So, what else can I tell you? Also, if you have like any videos that you'd like me to do specifically, please let me know down below, because I'm always like looking for stuff to do. Now I'm just gonna go a little into my Moonchild Glow Kit. I'm gonna take Blue Eyes, just a little. Just apply a little highlight to the inner corner part of the eyeliner. So now I'm gonna be applying my lash primer. And yeah. So, what else has been happening? I joined the gym. I haven't been able to like go consistently until now, but I have been twice, which is a great achievement, I think. But I am gonna try to go regularly from now on. I can hear my boyfriend's eyes rolling all the way in the living room, but it's fine. He doesn't get it. I'm also trying to like eat healthier, but then you know there's this thing called Tesco's red velvet cookies, and I just can't. They're so yummy. They're like honestly the best thing in the world. If you want to be on my good side, either get me a cat, a pygmy goat, or Tesco's red velvet cookies, like the giant big ones. I'm gonna go with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brown Tail in Granite. So, is there something else I can tell you? Like once I get everything settled up and I get like the containers for the inside and everything, would you like to see like a makeup tour kind of video? Because I've been asked that before in the past when I was in Portugal, but I never really had like everything really organized. I was such a slob, so I didn't want to show you guys how much of a mess I am. So now I'm gonna apply mascara, and I'm applying the L'Oreal Telescopic. I'm also preparing to do an updated video on my hair care routine, so keep posted for that. And you know, honestly, I want to show you so much stuff that I literally don't have the time to do it all. But I'm gonna try like to such a girl. And I want to also do more stuff like London related. The thing is, like I work kind of full time. I still have to film for you guys like twice a week, and then there's editing and everything. So it just like, I'm really antisocial. So it just turns out I don't have much of a life going on. I genuinely haven't been out in London to do stuff, which is a shame. I'm ashamed. Again, filming does take a lot out of my time, but it's just something I really genuinely enjoy doing. Even when I'm tired, like I took a nap before I filmed this video, like a power nap. And I'm gonna introduce my new favorite highlighter, which is ColourPop's Flexitarian. It's kind of like, it came off like a little broken, which is okay because these are like really soft and like spongy and like creamy, so it's fine. I just realized I've been filming this whole time with like my undershirt. What do you call these? Like the shirts you put under your shirt. I was supposed to put a sweater on top of it and I forgot. So I guess I'll put that at the end of the video. Anyway, they're easier with the brush. I'm using Real Technique setting one. Instead of, I usually use the Weaver one, which I prefer, like the shape. But it's natural hair, and since these highlighters are kind of like creamy, this one with synthetic hair kind of picks them up, picks the pigment up a little bit better. But can you see the beautiful below? And I'm gonna just add a little bit of inner corner highlight, and I'm gonna add blue eyes again, just this one. It's the white with a duochrome blue pigment. And I'm gonna go in the inner corner. Make it like more wintry and icy. Ice cream. And now I'm gonna go with this Weaver brush and kind of just do a little blue ice on top of the ColourPop one. A little. So now for blush, I'm first gonna do bronzer actually. I'm gonna use Laura Geller's Bronze and Brighten in the shade Fair. And this brush is kind of a love or hate relationship. I wanted it for so long, and it does work with some of my products, but like it's so long, the bristles are so long that most of the time, like if it's really pigmented blushes and everything, they just get really patchy. I don't know, it's just me, because I see a lot of people like using this with very pigmented blushes, and I just can't. It just has to be for more diffused looks, such as this. And finally, I'm gonna use Tarte's Amazonian Clay 24-Hour Blush in the shade Exposed. Going to town on my bad boy. I always do a little bit of at the nose, at the tip of the nose. I don't know if you've ever noticed that, but like I do that. And with the little blue eyes and my Cupid's bow, I'm gonna just curl them lashes like this. And for my lipstick, I'm gonna use ColourPop's Duke's Matte Lippy Sticks. And I just got this recently. And I love the ColourPop lipsticks. The ColourPop lipsticks, as you can tell, but like I listed them in one of my top 10 under 10 pounds video, and they're like, this color is so dark, and you can see how I'll easily apply it with no lip liner, even though you guys know I have a lot of scarring, especially on my upper lip from acne. But like the formula and the shade just makes them so easy to apply. It's so foolproof. And we're done! Don't you just love this color? Because it's so proud and right in your face, and it's so pigmented and comfortable, everything at the same time. I kind of don't know where I was going with this makeup. I feel like I'm digging it, but it's definitely like color-wise all over the place. But you know. Have you seen these? So I'm actually gonna put on my sweater, just not to look too bad. And okay, this is pretty much a final look. I'm just gonna give it a spritz. I didn't even conceal my pimples, but I feel like everything is like pulling focus from it, so I don't feel like I need it, which is great. I love pulling attention out of my pimples. It's the best. So that's pretty much it, guys. I feel like I didn't talk that much about like personal stuff, but I'll be vlogging until the next Chatty tutorial, so you'll catch up with me probably. Also, you can add me on Snapchat because I've been singing and doing all kinds of like silly crazy stuff, so please add me on there. And everything is, all the info is down in the description box. So I guess I'll see you on Sunday.